Hello, good morning, everybody. It is January 17th. Once again, thank you for joining me in this journey to becoming an artist. Got up in the morning here with me to do some life and gesture drawing, so I want to thank everybody for joining me. Not much to say this morning. I'm not too talkative, so we're just going to get out. We're going to draw. As usual, hopefully the timeline gives you an idea of the direction we're heading. We can do a couple of small, short warm-up poses, and then we're going to continue to some long-form studies. It's a 2-hour session, quite long, even for the likes of me, but we will persevere. Let's do this. Let's begin. And there we go. Once again, the timer might be hard to see if you're watching from a small screen. That's okay. I will try and keep you adjusted and up to date on the timer situation. Sometimes I do get in the flow and lose track of time myself. Not sometimes, most of the time. But let's see if I can be on top of that today. This is quite a nice, easy pose to begin with. Timer has started. So let's see if we can get into some basics here. Like I said in the morning, it's just, whoa. That is a very different brush than the one I'm used to. I'm all over the place with my brushes right now. Sorry about that. Yeah. I was experimenting with brushes and stuff on Monday. I had some free time on Monday, so I probably drew for about 2 hours and really tried to figure out how the brush works. And I kind of experimented with the hard and soft brushes. I'm hoping I get some time tonight where I'm gonna explore the mixer brushes. I notice a lot of my the artists I kind of admired kind of use mixer brushes to help with painting and stuff. So, and as you can see, I've kind of began with some very rough rudimentary lines. Not too happy with it. That's okay. I'm using a more soft brush here, so it's not my typical brush that's fairly opaque, almost transparent like. This is an interesting pose. Let's bring this up a bit. I'm wondering if I'll be able to capture this. Love that line coming downward here. Isn't that interesting? Yeah. This has to come in a bit more. Remember, we only got 2 minutes here, so don't expect anything crazy. Man, I gotta stop doing that. Okay. Photoshop has so many shortcuts and keys and whatnot, so it's really difficult to figure out what you're pressing half the time. You have to shut half of them off, I feel. $10 Interesting. I think the chest is obviously way too short here. Should be down to here. Decided to just do some orientation with the head there. I'm drawing way too large for some reason on the canvas. That's okay, I'll have to live with that. Just looking at rough orientation here of the chest. Let's see if I can pull this off. Not bad. Mm-hmm. 10 seconds left. All I really did was the upper torso. Chills. Let's see if I can kind of nail this down. Yet another interesting pose here. For 2 minutes, I mean, I wouldn't even fret. Just focus on a specific anatomical part, or you can try and get a rough gesture out of it, but I wouldn't. I'll try, but stuff. Watching where forcing yourself to synthesize so much information all at once. Very difficult. But I think it will definitely make you a better artist. There's this nice line between the arm and that hand. Hopefully you see it. There's some force there. Once again, very interesting pose. The twisting, the back is kind of being hidden by the arm, so which always adds another layer of complexity to it. Not impossible though. Really just breaking things down into shape here. It's a gorgeous line work here with the torso to the leg, if you can achieve it. Okay. Sorry about that, just having a sip of coffee. We're on the first 10-minute pose of the day, so slow down here, folks. Okay, let's do this. Even for 10 minutes, this is going to be a little tricky. Kind of have to be careful here with the canvas. If I go too high, it's hard to draw on the tablet. I'm stretching out and straining my arm too much, so. Let's see if that works. I'm just putting in lines right now. Usually I draw the muscles in, but I'm trying to slow down here. There we go. Okay, we'll leave that. And we'll focus on the pectorals here. He is at a bit of an angle. And I'm just trying to nail that down. And that abdominal section is very sucked in, so it can be very deceiving. Center angle. I made it a straight line down, but technically it's an angle like this. And I'm going to use that pectoral, the right pectoral end of the muscle, to help me map out the arm. See how it's going up into the arm like that. Tanya, how using lines to help me reference other lines. From a proportion standpoint, the head might be a little too small. Like that. believe so. Too many lines there, which is a bit of a turn off here. There we go, got the ear. And once again I get skittish with the ear. Going on here. Interesting. Not bad. Came together quite nicely. Now the question is if I can get the legs nice and dynamic. Let's see. We're just at the 5-minute mark, so makes sense that I've done half of it. And we're working on the other half. When you're drawing the legs and you're going, your strokes going downwards, down the leg, I mean, that's as good as you'll get with line flow. I mean, there's no hard set rule, but I just feel the line should focus on the energy, the direction of the energy, and usually the weight is being pushed down towards your foot, so it makes sense to keep your line and your strokes downward. Once again, not a hard, fast rule. I'm sure some great artists probably doing the exact opposite, but that's something that's they've kind of experimented with and managed to achieve some line flow. I might have gone a little too long with the legs. I feel I have. Yeah, I've gone way too long with the legs. That's... Now I could probably just resize it, but not today. I'm just not really in the mood to cheat it out. A rough outline. We're down to 3 minutes. There's definitely something funky going on here. That calf is very extended. I don't like how I've made it a very rigid line like this. It needs to be much smoother, like that. Beautiful. Damn, I nailed that line right off the bat. Okay. And let's fix this knee arch. More like that. This thing is a bit of a bulky. Okay, I'm gonna live with that for now. Ooh. Only got 2 minutes left. I'm just working with some harder lines here. And I'm not happy with it. I'll leave it. But we're gonna leave it. Could technically do some shading here, but I'm gonna leave that too. Maybe just a little. $1.30. I'm really wasting it here. I should be doing some rough shading. quite impressed with myself that I managed to nail this in 10 minutes, especially so early in the day. It's rare I really get to render out a whole pose in such a short time. Well, anyways. You take some, you lose some. This is definitely a winner for me. "10 seconds, folks. Wrap it up, wrap it up, wrap it up." I think here is kind of where I need to get into the shading a bit more. Okay. Another 2-minute pose. Let us begin. Okay, we'll live with that. A lot trickier. There's gonna be no way of making this looking interesting. It is a very awkward pose, so don't be too hard on yourself here. And look at the size of that head. Good golly. I'm gonna try and get some nice line work in here, because I definitely know I'm not gonna be able to make this look flowy and rich. Everything from the pectoral to the rib cage, and everything's such an awkward line work. I don't know. I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna work my way down the sternum and see if I can capture the essence of the pose that way. Poses like these can be frustrating, but at the same time, they're really, if you look at it from an optimistic view, they're really going to challenge you to be able to render stuff that you really don't want to render. And they kind of force you to problem solve, you know? That's why I try not to cherry pick the poses, if that makes sense. Like a traditional runway model or something, I try to steer away from that and force myself to yeah. I got the chest, but I messed up the head while I was at it, so. If I can pull this off in 10 minutes, I'll be quite happy, but let's see. Got 6 minutes, so I'm making some headway here. He's definitely too big for the canvas, so we're gonna have to bring him back down to reality here. I feel I think I got that part right. Nope. I think his arm is too short, so we're gonna... Now the question is, I'm gonna resize the arm. Okay, we'll do it. See if that helps. Where is this guy's body going? Frustrating. Like I said, this is going to be very challenging. I'm starting to feel it already. We are down to 4. Trying to convince myself that this pose is coming together. Really? Okay, I'll live with that.
You should go now. Run. No, I won't leave you here. We can run together.
I'm not even sure why I shaded that leg in. That pant. Sorry, his briefs.
So, how's about you here?
Okay, we'll live with that.
Kill you. No, don't worry about me. I will help them.
I think,
Promise me.
folks, it's
This message.
looking somewhat reasonable here. Reasonable. I've screwed up a lot of line work, but that's okay. I'm just trying to get the full gesture in. Ooh. Yeah. I'm not even gonna bother with the fingers. Not for the 10-minute pose. Leg needs to be way, way, way longer. It's okay. I'm not gonna. Okay, I think I got it. I think I got some of the energy of this pose. Let's see. Well, that line came out very nice. I'm well aware of my insecurities with the calf muscle, but I pulled it off quite nicely here. Folks, I think we got it. We did it. I mean, hopefully you did it. But, I think I got something that looks remotely like the pose here. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow, 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 we did it. I put down a hard line there. I kind of regret doing that, but that's okay. What do you think? Quite happy with myself. I managed to get this in. It's such an awkward pose, but I think we pulled it off. And I'm just doing some rough. Let's see. Trying to get that stool in. I'm really like going above and beyond the rendering here. Okay, we got a minute left. Great work. Very happy with myself here. I'm gonna try and I only got a minute to do some basic shading. 40 seconds. Stay on top of it, folks. Stay on top of it.
Where am I? It's just so beautiful. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think the head could be definitely be bigger now that I'm looking at it. 10 seconds, but it is what it is. Okay. Tough pose, but we did it. Quite happy with the way it came out. Hopefully you can kind of see some of the details at home. I draw very light for my first layer. It's a habit I've been trying to build. I don't want to deviate from it and then come back and put harder lines. So you probably won't see that in a 10-minute pose, but maybe the 20 to 30-minute poses will give me a little more. Give me more time to come back and put those harder lines in so you can see it at home. So far I've had no complaints though, so. And I've gone way too large with this pose already, I can tell you. But we'll have to resize her a couple of times already, I can tell you that. That might need to be out more. Anyways, I don't know why I'm going straight to the head here. But it's just something that I'm drawn to. So I'm not gonna deviate. It's not a line work I'm happy with. It has to. Really struggling with the line work at the top of the skull. I should be way more observational than I am. Let's try that. We'll just leave those strokes and see where it takes us. Now, I think the head just needs to be bigger. Sorry, the jawline. That's a very clean, nice jawline she has. Okay, we'll leave that be. Let's move on. Okay. Kind of cheating and using the bra strap and the bra as a plane. I kind of like to plan way ahead, so I'm thinking like this coming summer, I'm really gonna tackle hair. I've just been avoiding it. Well, I'm just learning to draw. I'm in the beginning of my art journey here, so. But it seems one of those things where I just want to focus on it. Not so much trying to mimic proportion of the hair, but trying to get my interpretation of it so it looks good. So it looks like hair. Because I think with hair, it's so complex. I see a lot of concept art and stuff. They don't really make the hair look realistic. They just make it look recognizable. Because getting realistic hair is, that seems to be the holy grail for a lot of artists. I don't know. This is not working out. I went too far down, I think. I've kind of lost the energy of the pose. The arm does feel weird. It's kind of... Let's try something here. Just gonna shrink it down just a tad. See if that helps. I don't know. I think I just have to be careful with the line work here. Yeah, that bra strap needs to come down even more. Okay. It's okay. We'll bring it down here. We'll adjust that. Yeah, I definitely know what's wrong now. Sometimes it's something very simple that throws me off and I lose a couple of good minutes trying to get the gesture going. That's another fatal flaw. What is going on here? Why am I struggling with this? Down to 3 minutes. I have very little to show for this. Try it though. Get a bit of her rendered in, I'll be happy. Yeah, maybe just the angle of her. Could be wrong, but this has come out to be hideously too many lines, too much stuff going on here. Two minutes left, folks. 2 minutes left. Hopefully you're having better success than I am. Oof. I think I just need to slow down. Down to the last minute. I thought I wouldn't be able to render her in this given time, but it looks like it's all coming together. Wow, look at that line. That came out of nowhere. I still feel it's a little awkward. It could be just the head is definitely small again. Glad to know that my small head syndrome is still alive and well. Oh, maybe? Yeah, so it's like that. Sometimes it's something simple. There we go. I really struggled with that. Was a tough pose. But came together. Sorry about that, clearing my throat on the mic. Oh, okay. Well, we have the first 20-minute pose today. Are we done 3 10-minute poses? 1, 2, 3. Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Let's do this. Very interesting pose. Actually, no, it's a pretty straightforward pose compared to what we've just been doing. Very straightforward pose. I do feel sometimes we need to just slow down. Is that the word for it? That you kind of get excited about the drawing and you want to start drawing it, but your brain's like, whoa, hold on, buddy. I know you want to draw it, but let's think about how we're going to do this, you know? You want to go in there charging in. But I think part of drawing is being a little more present. And maybe that's why the great artists kind of develop that presence. Instead of just jumping in there. I'm just doing some internal arithmetic here in terms of how to making sure the proportions are right with the leg here. There we go. Once again, the calf muscle is probably gonna throw me off ever so slightly. There we go. The leg might be too long. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out when I put her together. And I feel, well, yeah, it's just ever so slightly long. Shift, where are you? Alt. You know, I'm going to put the rest of the pose together and see if that actually makes any sense. See that? This is the knee. Could be wrong here. I'm gonna develop the legs in proportion to each other, and then I can just scale it up if I feel it's missing that oomph. This is an opportunity for a great line here. Okay, we'll leave that be. I love that little subtle finger on the tip. Very confident. I actually had great line work there, and then I screwed it all up. Good job, X. With these skittish lines. See that? And there we go. Now it's starting to look like an actual. I have to keep in mind that I zoomed out here for this pose. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Like I said, folks, this is a 20-minute pose. Take your time. I think I messed up the torso a bit here, so I'm just stretching her out. When in fact I had really great line work set up here. Can't believe I'm redoing this all over again. Unbelievable. As I say, get it right the first time, kids. It's weird how this pose I'm drawing the head last. And I'm not too happy with the line worker, I'll be honest with you. A lot of sketchy lines. goes. That weird angle for that upper deltoid there. Ugh. And a lot of foreshortening with that arm as it bends. See, elbow bends outward. So a lot of stuff happening there. Keep an eye on all that. This is where we have problems with the head. I want to zoom in on the photo, but I can't because I'm just trying to. I love just the flow of that hair coming over the shoulder. But I wouldn't know how to capture it. I'm just gonna shade it in rough like that. Yeah, I think I know what's wrong already with the arm. Let's fix that. Down to 7 minutes, folks. 7 minutes. Sorry to yell at the mic like that. Calibration of this head. With the hair, with the skull. Oh, so much information. It's driving me nuts. Anyways. I'm not too happy with the head. I think it needs to be tilted downward a bit more. Let's... What are we at? What are we at? A little smaller and a little downward. What do you think? Oh, that's not supposed to happen. Okay. Why are you doing this to me? I was doing so well, and now things are kind of getting wonky here. we're gonna redo this again. We're gonna approach this from another angle. She's not coming together like I hoped. Let's try this again. Yes, folks, I just did that. Don't ask me why. I just wasn't happy with the way this upper arm is kind of. Once again, I have to tell myself slow down. X. You're panicking. Okay. And note that's the arm. It's a nice little... Just a nice little edge, nice little point to that elbow, which I want to get. It's not a hard point, but it's enough. There we go. Let's see if I can do justice to the head now. I think that's what's throwing me off. It's just the head. That's it. Let's see if we can fight this dilemma. We have the eyebrows here. Spending way too much time on the face here, but I just want to get it right, that's all. It's something I must do. Okay, not the best, but reasonable. She has this gorgeous neckline that kind of... Let's see if I can just slightly connect it. Oh, that was sloppy. That was sloppy too. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I might have to extend the torso out again. I'm not sure. I'll leave it for now. Okay, we got down to a minute. This pose was not supposed to be this. It was not supposed to be this exciting. Remember I started off saying, oh, it's just a simple pose. Well, look at me now. Interesting how that happened. Down to 10 seconds with no arm on top of that. Whatever. Can I get the bat in? Can he fit the bat in? No, he can't. Okay, And the struggle was real with that pose. What should have been an otherwise run-of-the-mill render ended up being something far, far more complex. Okay. This one looks interesting, don't it? Now you can definitely see there's the torso is foreshortened. The good thing about these muscular poses, and I've probably said this 100 times, is you can use the muscles muscles are mapped out for you. People say, I know some people think if it's more muscular, there's more to draw and there is, but you have a lot to work with, information. Right? That's how I look at it. Why am I even drawing the bow in there? The bow, right? Yeah. I mean, you could technically call it a stick, but I want to sound fancy. That's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle reference there. I mean, I'm not a big Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fan, but I always wonder, how come all of them got steel weapons and then the one guy gets the bow? A piece of wood. Is that an interesting take? I know this. I'm trying to like 3D map out this skull. Easier said than done, right? And there's probably too much line work already. That was very messy. Yeah, that was very messy. Let's try it again, shall we? We got time. Let's do it. We got time. We'll leave it at that. We'll come back to the head. I just want to map out the rest of the body before we get to any of that. that's nice. That little shoulder blade tuck connects with the neck, and that might actually give me the foundations for my... Yes. I think I'll have to use a sharper brush here. That's okay. Man, really trying to just capture that. Skull. Okay. I think I got the angle right, but like I said, there's a lot of twisting and turning and oof, that's rough. There we go. And I think I got some of it there. There is that bow, and it's confusing me a bit, so I'm gonna have to tackle that. This is definitely a tricky pose. Not for the faint of heart. Okay. I've had to resize them multiple times, but I think I got it. We're down to 10, just under 10 minutes. So I still got some time to assess the damage, see where I messed up. This is tricky. Kinda. Too many lines here, so it's kind of mucking things up. So we're gonna try and slow down, and there we go. Still doesn't feel right, but oh, it's there. It's so close. Okay.
You should go now. Run. No, I won't leave you here. We can run together. Listen, if we run together, they will shoot us from behind. We both die. So, how's about you here? They will kill you. No, don't worry about me. I will hold them. I want you to promise me to survive.
There we go.
For our country.
I'm trying to get the legs in scale proportionate to the upper body, but it doesn't seem it's coming out right, so might have to go back to ground zero here. Or I think I know what I need to do. I think I know what I need to do here. Kinda happy I caught that. See if that works. There we go. I need to be a little more girth in the leg, I felt. Yeah. I think we have something going on here. angle I wanted, but it will have to do.
It's just so beautiful. I am in heaven. Yes.
We're gonna just stretch out this back a bit. There. We got 2 minutes left. I don't know. This is our 20-minute pose. Yeah, this is not the 30-minute pose of the day, so I'm not too stressed out. But it did catch me off guard. I've had to go back and redo chunks of it, which means the foundations of it I need to work on. It was a tricky pose though, proportion-wise. Where things get tricky. We're at the last minute here. Okay. Once again, I feel the legs feel very odd and extended. I got a minute. Will this help? Let's find out. No, not really. That kind of looks more realistic. Anyways, I'll have to live with that. We're on to the 30-minute pose. It didn't sound too bad. My focus once again was on proportion and a couple other things. But yeah, with the whole twist and everything, it was pretty awkward. Okay, 30 minutes Discord pose of the day. Would love to see everybody get their versions of this image, of the illustration up. I'm just gonna have a sip of coffee, and then we're gonna get right into it. Okay. Just had to sip of coffee, clear my throat, and let's begin. What kind of threw me off guard with the last pose was all that twisting, and so I'm gonna see if I can really be more aware of that for this pose. It always starts off so good, but as soon as I zoom out now, because I've drawn the canvas too big, is where problems begin to arise. I'm just looking at that shoulder blade, sternum clavicle area-ish, seeing why I can't. I should technically be coming at a harder angle, maybe? There we go. There we go. Not a problem. Can be fixed. I'm taking my time because I don't want to make the mistake I made previously. Rushing into it. It's going to be a very hard line to capture, but let's see if we can do it. That line goes from the shoulder to the back. I'll leave it like that. It still feels off. Do you look at it? There's this ever so subtle curvature here. We'll leave that. Like I said, folks, take your time with this one. We got 30 minutes. Okay. I'm kind of looking at that sternum, how it comes down and connects there. Feels like the back there is a little too much. Ooh, come on. We can do this. Okay, I think I got it. Might have come around too much with the there we go. I had to slim her up a bit. It didn't look right. Okay. Now things get a little harder. Let's see if we can nail this connection of the of that half loop of her underwear. So it looks natural. Yeah. We got some fundamental problem again. It comes down to that. We're getting there. It's slow, it's tough. She's coming together. Like I said, very tough angles we were approaching here. It's a center loop here. That kind of connects with the belly button, and this comes around like that. Right? Yeah. It's a bra strap. So that comes out. Oh, too hard of a line there. That comes out. That. There we go. There's the connection. Once I make that torso connection, I'm pretty confident I can move on quickly to the other parts. And I could be absolutely shooting myself in the foot by saying, but I don't think so. I think I'm in a much better place now. are some hard lines here I'm not too happy with, but that's my life. Try another approach to this. Trying to get that curve of the shin up. There. It's tricky, but I think I just pulled it off. Nope. Doesn't feel right. But we'll leave it. A lot of cleanup involved with this pose. So. I still feel her torso needs to be elongated just a tad more, so let's drop it a bit there. What do you think? That's the old one. That's the new one. Yeah. Let's fix the damage that was done by that. Still bothering me. Weird. I should be content with this, but I'm not. Content with the shoddy line work. There we go. The knee here almost connects with her foot, which is quite interesting here. Try to fix that. think I did it. Good golly. Okay. I think this just needs to be a little higher. What do we got? We got 10 minutes left. Did we kind of nailed it? Maybe not. Just doing some rough measurements here. Let's clean that up a bit. Got never so tight. Okay, folks, we're approaching the 2-minute mark. Sorry I've been so quiet on you. Now we went into full repair mode there. I'm definitely not happy with myself with this pose. I think I started off on a great foot, but unfortunately did not go the way I wanted it to. Down a minute and a half, this is where things get a little shady and I just start rushing into things when I shouldn't be, but I just wanted to capture something of a facial expression. Feel right at all. Down to the last minute. Whatever you're working on, call it and just live with it. Do a bit of a post-mortem, which is what I'll do, and see what you got right, what you got wrong. Her nose definitely wrong. Just a subtle curve there. Tricky, no doubt. Okay, folks. Thanks for hanging in there with me. A little messy today. I had some poses that had some decent line work, but I definitely will admit that I struggled with some of the poses. Same with Wednesday, so maybe I'm being too hard on myself, but it was a tough week. Could have been the poses, could have been me. See, like that one wasn't too bad. I feel I got a bit of the gesture and the line work there. This one I felt the torso was a little larger than the legs, but if I just closed in the torso a bit, I think that would have been nice. This one was getting some nice line work and flow. It was a complex flow. I'm lost for words there. A very complex pose, but I got some nice long lines in the back around the thighs, and it did have a bit of load to it. So this one actually turned out really well, and this is how I started off. I started off with this pose. I thought I was going to mess it all up, but it came together well. So it's funny how this 10-minute pose has more flow and depth and volume than this 30-minute pose, right? So, yeah. Okay, Petty, welcome back. Then with Miss Lee Herb, if I'm pronouncing that right. Miss Lee Herb, is it? Thanks for joining me. I'll be back. I canceled Monday. I have some schoolwork to do Monday. A lot of big assignments due. So I'll be back next Wednesday morning. We'll have to skip the portrait drawing. And I keep saying I'm gonna do another stream for YouTube, but I find myself a little tight on time right now. But that'll happen eventually. Okay, thanks everybody for watching. Have a great week. I'll see you Friday morning. Oh yeah, Friday morning instead of next Wednesday. I'll see you Friday. Take care.